Morning. It's really chilly today, up here anyway, in Merseyside. It's the 18th of November, and on Saturday I went to London and back in the day to see relatives. And what was very cool was I got to finish my book on the train that I'm in the middle of reading, and it's Jilly Cooper's Rivals. And if you've watched the TV show, you'll either love it or hate it, but I absolutely loved it. It's so camp and daft and fun, and a satire of 80s yuppie home counties, Little England life. It's brilliant. But I've been reading the book for the last few weeks and finally finished it. And what was interesting was I had read it before years and years ago, but completely forgotten all about it, about who was who and what had been going on. What's interesting is one of the main characters in the book and the show is called Rupert Campbell Black. And he's supposed to be incredibly attractive. And he's cast in the show, but the actor is Alex Hassel, or Hassel, I'm not sure how you say it. And he is good looking, but he's got dark hair, very dark hair in the TV show. And in the book, he's regularly described as being blonde. So as I was reading the book, I was just tuning out any reference to being blonde. It didn't fit with my view anymore because I'd seen the show recently. And then it's like I've been reading, before that I read Slow Horses by Mick Herron, the first book in the Slow Horses series, but I'd just watched the TV show prior to this. And it was really interesting again to see the description of Jackson Lamb on the page. I think Gary Oldman was pretty well cast, to be honest. Nothing jarred, nothing didn't fit. But again, all the work was done for me in my head because I'd watched it on TV recently. So I need to read some books that aren't TV shows. I think that's the main takeaway from this. But it does make me think about my character of Leeza McAuliffe. So this is Leeza, and that's Leeza. And I never really... These pictures are done by Gary, the illustrator, who's done a cracking job, and he's amazing, and I love his stuff. But I don't think I gave him much description of what she looks like, beyond like her age and stuff. Because I don't really know what she looks like. Because when I'm writing her diary as her in the books, I'm looking out onto her world and describing the things she sees and the people she interacts with. So the people she interacts with, I've got very clear images of, but I don't really know what she looks like. So I don't really know who I would cast in a TV show or a film. It would make a great Netflix series. Just saying, hashtag Netflix execs who are watching. So I don't know who I'd cast. I just don't know, and I don't think it really matters. It could be anybody. Well, anybody who's good, who does the acting well. It doesn't matter to me. Whereas I very clearly picture everybody else. So, for example, and I'm just going to sort of leave this one person with you. Her best mate Jake, who comes into sort of halfway through this book, he arrives into the story, and he's all the way through that book, and he's all the way through the book I'm writing now. He, in my head, is a young Will Poulter. And if you have seen, Will Poulter's been like a child actor. So the first thing I ever saw him in was Son of Rambo. And my Jake is a bit older than that. But then if you watch Wild Bill, I think Will Poulter's about 18 in that, the actor, and he's playing a 16-year-old. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting in my head when I write him. So it's just interesting. Who would you cast as your characters? I mean, I could cast the whole lot of the rest of them, but I'm not going to do that today because I've already been waffling for too long. Maybe I'll come back to this next week. But it's just really interesting when you're reading a book and your image of who that character is jars slightly with something that's either on the page or something you've seen elsewhere. Something to think about anyway. I really do need to read some books that aren't TV adaptations because I need my imagination to do some work. Anyway, that's it for today. I am now going to investigate artificial Christmas trees because I think that's the way I'm going to go this year. I might have left it too late, don't know. And my blog's about to drop if you follow me on any of the socials. I'm all about Blue Sky now. Friday night on Blue Sky was great fun. Lots of people chatting on about 4 weddings and a funeral. It was on telly. It was like the old days of Twitter. It was lovely. Anyway, have a lovely day, whatever you're doing. Okay, see ya.